Hello and welcome to another episode of Arcane Precision. This is season 2, episode 3, or is this 4? I can't even remember. I'm Kyle.
4, I think. I'm John.
This is great radio right off the bat.
Yay.
So, just kind of want to go over a couple things. We've been doing this a year now, and
Woo!
I have really been enjoying it. And to kind of commemorate that, we are going to be posting a YouTube short video. By the time this comes out, it should be posted. It's going to be for a giveaway. We're going to give away a set of the War Machine Baron of Dice sets. All you have to do, comment on the video. It'll be posted on YouTube, Arcane Precision. And we'll be doing the drawing on, let's see, we'll do it on May 17th. Gives you guys a couple weeks to get it, and we'll ship it out to you. And just kind of a thank you, and hopefully you guys keep listening.
Yeah, absolutely. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. All three of you that listen.
Fair.
No, but yeah, with the dice thing, you'll get to pick whatever you want, and we'll put an order in, and we'll have it shipped out to you.
Yes, absolutely. So, just in general, going to be a kind of a quicker episode. We're going to be talking about Bokur Brawl, what you can kind of expect at a convention such as this, tournament such as this, but it's kind of a convention, right, John?
Yeah, this is the Bokur Brawl hype party.
Woo! Just us two. Oh, I love it.
Get hyped, because we are very, very excited.
Yes, I'm very excited.
It's been
Bokur Brawl.
Have we ever been to one together?
Yeah.
We did, right?
Yeah, it's been a few years, probably pre-COVID.
I don't think I've been to the Bokur Brawl before COVID.
Oh no! Well, this will be a first.
Yeah,
I've been with Les.
I know.
And you've been with Les.
Yes.
But we've never all.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're remembering that we went together to OTC.
We did go to OTC.
Yep.
And did you ever go to a Sioux?
Yeah. Yeah. I went to a couple Sioux. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it's one of those things right now where people probably shouldn't be crossing the border as much, but we won't really get too much into that right now.
Yeah. I'll just keep drinking my Sortilege.
You bringing any of that? You bringing any of that to the Bokur Brawl?
I am bringing the one bottle that I kept from opening, and I heard on Blightbringers that I was bringing a whole bunch of Sortilege. I am bringing one bottle. Okay, I will share it. I will probably drink like very little of that and share it mostly, but it's just one bottle.
Is that how you're going to win? You're going to get all your opponents drunk on Canadian maple whiskey?
No, I saved the Sortilege for later. For when the real magic happens. It's all the hangouts and the board
the
games.
Captain Sonar games.
Yep. And the banter. I love all that. That's the real reason we go to Bokur Brawl.
Yeah, I mean, the times I've gone, it's been great hanging out with everyone, seeing people you don't see a lot. I want to say it's probably one of the biggest tournaments in the US.
Absolutely, yeah. I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's at least the team tournament is the biggest team tournament in North America. And I think it's only, I think WTC is the only bigger tournament as far as.
They have a few countries coming together for that, so that might play into that a little bit.
Right. But Yeah, it's such a great event. It's well run. Seth is he puts on a good show. Um, it is a fairly central location for the East Coast. So I think it makes it easier for most of us to get there without having to travel too much.
Yeah,
Helps.
I think I Google Maps. It's like 4 hours from me, so it's not terrible at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going down on Thursday night, later after work and doing stuff around the house, and then I'm gonna get there and I'm gonna try to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on Friday for the Big Base Brawl. But we'll see how that goes.
I will probably be driving in Friday morning as
You are a
usual.
madman.
Get up at like 3 and head out. It's about, like you said, it's about a 4-hour drive. Yay for Adderal and coffee. So
It's prescribed.
I do have ADHD. Yes, if you didn't know.
The faction
um,
hopping is not an indication of that at all.
nope, not at all. But I'm gonna try and see if I can squeeze in on. I mean, I am paying for Thursday night for a hotel, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get out of the house on Thursday and maybe get there a little late, but still be Thursday night. Get a fair full night's sleep and try to be bright eyed and bushy tailed, but we'll see.
That's what they make coffee for, right?
Yep, I drink lots of it.
I don't though, so lucky me.
Yeah, that's not good. I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to keep a pulse without coffee, honestly.
And I don't do energy drinks either.
I, you're a madman. Soda?
I try not to. I've really been trying to cut back, but doesn't mean I don't.
Yeah, like, man. As soon as I wasn't a super big coffee drinker before kids. As soon as I had kids, it's at least 2 a day.
So
2
you're gonna
cups
blame
a
the
day.
kids? Okay, okay.
At least.
I'll let them know the next time I see them.
It's all the kids' fault.
So,
No.
Bokur Brawl. It is
Yes.
May 2nd through May 4th in Manville, New Jersey. Is it at a VFW or an
It
American
is.
Legion post? VFW. So
I well,
there's a cash bar on site.
sorry, there's a difference.
Yes.
Oh,
Either
okay.
it's in Manville. You can go
Yeah.
to thebokurbrawl.com, get all of the information that you need. We're going to kind of give you a little crash course on it. So they have a War Machine, or not War Machine. They have War Machine, of course. It's a War Machine tournament.
All
But
War Machine.
it is War Machine. They have a Wayfair weekend qualifier, also known as an IG qualifier, which is full. It looks like. Let me double check on the event schedule.
It's all sold out.
The Iron Gauntlet is sold
No,
out.
it's not. It's not all sold out though.
The Big Base Brawl, which is also on Friday, is sold out. They are running a standard steamroller. There are tickets available for that. And they are doing a narrative on Friday, and there is one ticket left for that as well. That one is they're doing a event called A Bridge Too Far. Looks like it's taking place in Kador after the Reaping, so after Oblivion with the Infernal Invasion. So if you want to get a little bit more info on that, check out the website. If you want to do it, sign up for it. Looks like they are doing it again on Friday, or I'm not sorry, not Friday, Saturday, but that has not filled up yet. There's still quite a few tickets for that.
I just gotta say that it, even if the big base brawl or big booty brawl, what I like to call it, and the IG qualifier, even if they're full, like just doing a regular steamroller, just doing pickup games at Bokur Brawl, it's such a blast. Because all the opponents are very nice, and you get to play.
Would you
against
say lovely?
They are so lovely. Yes, they are very lovely, especially after a bottle of Sortilege or a pitcher of beer, which I will probably be hugging the whole weekend.
I'm gonna try to not be too bad.
No, I say that, and I will be mostly sober. Sober for
That sortilege is already kicking in.
yeah. I can't talk. My Spanish accent is coming out. So what was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna try and stay sober, especially if we're doing okay. I'm in a team with people that are better than me, so if we're doing okay, if they're carrying me, if they're doing their job and carrying me, I'll try to stay as sober as possible.
Hey, you've been on a second place team at the
Yeah,
Bokur Brawl, so
yeah, with a 2-3 record.
doesn't matter. That 2-3 record, those 2 games that mattered. Those 3 games, they probably mattered too, because
Maybe
it
it was
means
a
your
1-4.
opponents, not your opponents, your teammates probably had better matches.
I did play JVM in that one.
So you were thrown to the wolves.
Yeah. And I hung in for 6 rounds.
Randy! Hey, Bat Dad. I didn't hear no bell.
Good for you, John. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Do it again this year.
I'm proud of that one. That was with Borka. I need to just play Borka again.
But so Friday they have events. Saturday they have events. The team event, I will say this again, is not full. There's
still
11. Yep.
More room.
There's 11
I know.
captains tickets left. Even if you don't have a team, you can sign up with the Merc ticket, and Seth will find you a team.
Or they have enough mercs, they will make teams from merc options available. So even if there aren't any teams that you could go into, they'll eventually, you get enough mercs, you get teams. So you don't have to coordinate mates or anything like that. You can just have a team and play. And let me tell you, the team event there is top notch. It's really, really, really good, really fun. If you've never played in a team tournament, or at least if you've never played in a 5-man team tournament, it's definitely an experience. You learn a lot, and you find all sorts of opponents, like top notch, like competitive players to players at whatever level you are. And like I said, everybody's very nice, very lovely, and yeah, sign up.
Yeah, definitely. So list lock for the team event is April 27th. So just keep that in mind. I'm hoping this is out before then. So you have until April 27th, which is a Sunday, to get your lists locked in for the team event.
I still don't have my casters locked.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. How do you play this game?
Right? So I've been playing. Let me tell a quick. This is gonna be a quick side side quest. So I've been playing Fire Quill. A lot of yeah, memes. Two kings, all that stuff. I've been playing Fire Quill for been months now, and
You've been playing it very regularly.
yeah. And I know for sure I want to play Fire Quill, but my second list has been. I've played H-Monger, I've played Thorga, I've played Shadow Tongue, and I just tried Foul Blood today, which I actually did like. He was pretty cool. but it's still up in the air. I don't know what I'm gonna pick. What has been your experience trying to figure out lists for the team tournament?
That's exciting. I don't know what I'm playing. I mean, I'm playing Storm Legion, so it's probably just going to be Kane Calder, but I don't know. Do I take a Maelstrom? Do I
Maelstrom with Kane or with Calder?
or Sparkhammer?
Or Spark
Do I
Hammer?
bring him back? Do I bring Sparkhammer back? One cost Jackhammers? What?
I know.
I don't know. I'm going to just go have fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all I'm going there for.
Yeah, that part's not important. Just bring your butt to Bokur Brawl and throw some dice. And hang out.
Yes.
And come see us. Like, if you know what we look like, or even if you don't, it's like, what are those dweebs from Arcane Precision? Come say hi. I'm very friendly. If
True.
you say, "Hey, I listened to you on the fucking," I'll be gushing, and hopefully we'll have a little something for you when we see you. It's in the mail,
if USPS decides to ever move it again.
right? We got little goodies to hang out.
If it's
hand
lost
out.
if it's still lost in Jersey, well, we'll be going there anyways, right?
Yeah, we'll go pick it up in person, right?
So, weekend pass is $100. Now that gives you access to the hall, events, and vendors all weekend. It gets you lunch on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you also get swag for the events you are in. And don't they normally do a objective marker or something for participants?
Normally they have like a little goodie. It's not a bag, but it's like a set of stuff. Like, a lot of times they'll have like little widgets. And one year we got, I think it was like a big foam dice. Sometimes you get like dice bags, just trinkets like that. Stuff that all us nerds love. Seth and Steve are, they're pretty good about rewarding the attendees.
Yeah,
And
what
the
was
prizes, dude? Oh, so many prizes.
I am very interested because you get the Bokur bounty system. I am super interested if they're getting any spoilers from SFG like they have in the past from Privateer Press.
That would be dope. I've never actually gotten, because I don't win games very often, so I've never actually gotten to open up a spoiler. But that would be like a dream.
You'll do it this year, John. I believe in you.
I don't
Believe in the me that believes in you.
I believe in the meme, so I'm gonna meme
That's
my
perfect.
way into relevance.
That is perfect.
We forgot to talk about our teams. Like, what team are you in? We're not on the same team. We wanted to be. Like, we wanted to do an Arcane Precision team, but it didn't end up happening. What team are you in?
I'm with some Buffalo people.
Who are they?
That's a great question. I want to say I have Lakota from Buffalo, Adam Morey, and I honestly don't know the rest.
Is it Phil?
I should know the rest. I want to say
Phil
maybe
going?
Phil.
Phil's probably going.
I am not prepared.
Is it Andy Cash?
No, Andy's on.
He's on team one.
He's on team one.
Team Tryhard. Love those guys.
Yeah, I think I'm also with Vincent. Buffalo.
Vincent.
It's all Buffalo people.
Yeah. Those guys are all awesome. I'm actually like I've never met. Who else? What was?
Austin.
Austin. Yes, I met
Yes.
Austin last year at Bokur Brawl. Super nice guy. And then I haven't met Lakota yet. He's brand new. I
think he's our captain. I think he was voted
Oh, no
captain.
kidding. He's like, that dude has leveled up. You think
He's playing on War Table all the time.
Yeah, I was not making fun, but like kind of teasing Brandon for being always LFG. This dude is always LFG for sure. Like every time I see he's on the war table, just getting some reps in. And I did play a game against him, and he like beat the snot out of me. It was pretty
Well,
impressive.
look
And
at where he has to play.
I know. If only we
Cody,
lived there, right?
Rick, Mike, Andy, Ryan. It's like it's a
Yo.
Shark Tank. And Phil, it's a freaking Shark Tank out there in Buffalo. Nicest guys out there.
Yeah,
But
I know.
man,
Oh yeah,
I love those guys.
me too. Can't wait to see.
But I
them
definitely
all.
don't want to see him round 1 or 2.
It's whatever. It'll be an interesting game. I'm actually playing.
Are you just gonna say be gentle with me?
Yes, it's my first time. I'm actually playing. I'm getting some infernal reps this weekend. I'm playing Cody in the Null on Saturday morning.
Ah, the Infernal Master himself.
Yes. So I said on the Discord, I'm like, so if I beat Cody by a miracle, does it mean that I'm winner of Adepticon without even going there?
You're just gonna go, I'm the captain now.
Yeah, I'm the captain now. And that's an alternate reality because that will never happen. That dude, he's a machine, man.
He
I've
is.
never actually.
Cody's a great
Like,
guy, great opponent. Very technical.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like we were talking last time, he's just a wealth of knowledge, and he's so good at like just dojoing with you, and like he's basically letting me know what his game plan is going to be before we play. Because he knows that I'm, a bit of a disadvantage competitively, but he'll go through what he's doing, and he'll teach you the game. And another thing is like I've beat like Rick, I've beat like Andy, I've kind of beat Ryan. I think I did beat him once, but I've never actually beat Cody, which is crazy. I also haven't beat Mike, but we've only played like one game, 2 games. Sorry.
I've only beat Mike and Cody back in Mark II. So it's been a few years.
Yeah, it's been a bit. It's been a minute. Yeah, those guys are great.
I cannot wait to see Mike. I have not seen Mike in a long time.
Oh, no kidding.
I think since your 2v2 tournament.
Oh, no kidding. That's a couple
and
years
even
ago
and
now.
then before then it was years.
Yeah.
He doesn't come out that often.
Yeah, he goes to Bokur Brawl. But yeah, like you haven't been to Bokur Brawl in a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I'm happy that you're in with the Buffalo guys. My team is it consisted we're like a bunch of mercenaries basically. But no, I think Dan Raven was putting together a team, and he wants to test out his little matrix thing he's got going on.
Yeah, he's piloting a new program that he's working on.
So I joined his team, and then it's Steve King, Ryan McSomething. I haven't met him yet. He's a lovely guy. Then it's Glenn from Virginia. And yeah, that's the 5 of us. We're pretty decent team. Minus me. I'm not.
Got some people from all over the place.
The team dynamics has been awesome. We've all like talked about our matchups and stuff like that, and everybody seems to be very like honed in and involved, which is what I like. We don't have to be the best team out there, but I like that we're all into it, and we're all involved in the process of matchups and all that kind of stuff. That I live for that.
Yeah, I mean, I think your team's goal was to go X and 1.
Right, right. Yeah, because you were with us for a little bit. You were.
Yeah, I didn't want to, kind of drag you guys down because I haven't had the time to commit to like
But
getting those
see,
games in, and
let me
you know,
tell you something. um, Kyle, you say that you don't get the reps in, and that you're rusty, and blah blah blah, this and that, but you kick our butts all the time, and
that's just because I'm good at puzzles and giving you a
yeah,
puzzle that's harder
exactly.
to
So
solve.
that's really all you need. You could have been in the team. I could have gone out there into the world and been a mercenary for a team. But that's neither here or there. Um, you're happy where you are. I'm happy where I am. Next year,
Yeah,
next year
I'm
we'll
just
try
having a
to
good
team
time
up and do our own thing. Hopefully,
as long as it's in
right,
May
right.
again. Keep that
Yes.
in mind,
Well,
Seth.
if not, I can make an effort and we can like go to Captain Con. That'd be a little easier to fill out a team of 3. Yeah. So we'll see.
Definitely.
We'll plan for something. But anyway, Bokur Brawl, it's awesome. So sign up.
Yeah, and between the Boker Bounty system, the Big Base Brawl, which they're gonna have 16, I think, extra large and huge base models. So that's what they did last year.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks like.
usually yeah.
So
Not,
top
I
top
yeah.
players of the pod,
I
get
think
first
I
choice.
don't think last year they did all big base because maybe they did. Yeah,
Because they did extra
maybe I
large.
can't remember, but I know that there's special prices for the first the top cut basically of 16 players. So there's 32, 16 get picks from prices, and it goes from like whoever got first in because they do it in 2 pods, split it that way they're not playing
Yeah,
forever.
yeah. I think they want to limit it to like 4 rounds.
Right, right. So they'll do like whoever has the highest, the top from 1 goes first. Probably the one that has the best strength of schedule. Um,
Yeah, they're gonna do SOS. They're gonna do strength of schedule, control points, then army points for tie breaks and whatnot.
yeah. Then they'll alternate between the 2 pods, and they go up to 8 from each pod. So that's pretty cool.
Well, if I
I
somehow
believe in you.
get in to the top 8, um, I'll look to see if they have a mastodon since I know you're getting into Winter
You
Core.
have to do that. Why don't you get another Maelstrom? Yes.
Another Maelstrom run 2. Be a madman. Be like you.
Yes.
You live long enough to become the meme.
The meme. Yeah. Oh.
But they also are doing a painting contest.
Yes. That's exciting.
So definitely, if you're going and you have a model you want to enter, they'll have that. I think we were talking about they have a Boker Bazaar.
That's
What is that?
Is it their second year doing it or third year? I can't remember. But anyway, the Bokur Bazaar, which I don't know why they call it a bazaar, like BIZ. I don't know how to spell bazaar. ARRE, I think. Yeah.
It's just supposed to be like an open market, like an open
but
air market.
It's spelled bazaar like BAZAAR.
Talk to Seth. He's the teacher.
I will. I'll have a chat with him. It bothers me so much.
I mean, I'm sorry. He's a principal. He's an administrator.
He's not a superintendent. I don't know. Anyway, administrator. Yes.
He's an administrator.
Seth. Yes.
Go have your strong words with him.
Yeah, I will have my strong words, and by strong words, be like, "Hey, Seth, how you doing? Hey, please, don't kill me." sorry. My game went to time again. Oh man, I probably by the end of the weekend I'll probably be on the list. Because my games normally go to time. I've had so many games go to like it's like under a minute for each player.
Just don't leave your bottle anywhere.
No, I'm good about picking up after myself. That I am good.
They do have some sponsors too. Looks like Champion Gaming, which is a game store. Broken Egg Games for your tokens. Maplewood Hobby, which is another game store. I don't know if you can still get them by the time this comes out, but they do have official like Bokur blouses that you can order. I don't know if they'll be here in time if you order by the time this comes out, though. If you have questions on that, talk to Seth at the Bokur broadcast. Looks like Blightbringers is going to be handing some stuff out, so go find Ryan or Nate if you know who they are. They'll probably have something on with their logo.
Cool. I want to go to
Panda
Ryan
Prince.
or Nate. Get some swag from them.
You just got to say lovely.
Yes. No, juicy.
Oh, it's juicy. That's right. You say lovely. They say, or Nate says juicy.
No, Nate. Yeah, Nate says juicy too. To Ryan, and Ryan cringes.
Perfect. Okay, so go up to Ryan and say you would really like a juicy bit of swag. He'll love it.
Juicy.
I love you, Ryan.
Love you, buddy.
They also have Panda Prints. Looks like they do resin printing and stuff. So they're the ones that make the resin objectives. They did a Mick Jagger one or something a year or two ago, right?
Oh, the objectives.
And I think the one year last year may have been like a Bokur Brawl like shield objective
yeah, that
or
was a
something
couple
like that.
years ago. Last year they did the Bokur Bon Jovi that yes, that Doug
Bon Jovi. That's right. Not
Doug,
Mick Jagger. Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Doug
Bokur
Hamilton.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Has to be B.
Doug Hamilton sculpted, like he 3D sculpted it and they printed it. Oh, so that's I only know his Discord name. It's Joker on Discord. Yeah, and he's got the he's one of the he's either an NJSOB or he's from the Portal area. One of those two.
Oh, that's awesome.
But he's got that gig going on, printing stuff. I've seen him basically advertise it on the Tried and True Discord.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Then they also have a sponsor of Baron of Dice. I'm not sure if they're going to have anything like for sale there. I'm guessing they probably have like prize.
I got
If you had, I was going to say I got the Gravediggers ones. I'm bringing them with me to play with my Storm Legion. They're incredible.
I got the Kador Winter Core dice, and I love them. They're so cool looking. But I'm not playing Winter Core yet, so I'm probably gonna pick up the Prime Blood set if they have it there when we go. I want to roll. I want to roll the clickety clacks with my faction on.
Yeah, I am so excited. So, if you haven't, get your tickets. Come out. There's events, Friday, Saturday. Sunday is kind of just finishing up the team event typically if there's still rounds left. But still come hang out. There's going to be people there.
Yeah.
With that kind of event, there's some things that don't get talked about a lot. Just like any other convention, you got to take care of yourself. You got to make sure. There's a couple things I always kind of discussed, when I was going to like the Sioux, OTC, Captain Con, or Temple Con. You always want to make sure you get at least one shower a day, we're a bunch of nerds. We're usually in tight quarters.
It
It
gets
gets warm.
stanky.
So hygiene, very important. Wear deodorant. You want to make sure you're getting good meals in you, not just, crap, for lack of a better term. You want to make sure you're getting something to keep you fueled for those games, because the fatigue will set in if you're playing 4 or 5 rounds in a day. And you want to make sure you are getting sleep. When I was younger, I would say 4 hours, but now at least 6 hours.
Oh, wait a second. So you're saying that you shouldn't get up at 3 in the morning on Friday and drive 4 to 5 hours, then play it's like 8 hours of War Machine, and then get a quick bite to eat, and then spend another few hours till 3 in the morning, 3:30, maybe get to bed at 4, and then get up again at 7 to go do it again.
You can do what you
Because I
want.
definitely didn't do that.
I'm just suggesting to make sure you take care of yourself.
I'm exaggerating. A little bit.
Are you though?
I mean, so here you have to train for that kind of stuff. On a regular.
You do. You will go for a single day tournament. You will drive 4 hours there.
Yeah.
Play in the tournament and then drive 4 hours back in one day. I do not know how you do that.
A couple months ago, I went to it was Ottawa, and that was about a 3.5 hour drive, and it wasn't too bad. I was home by 10. But yeah, it wasn't bad. But anyway, I do exaggerate a little bit. When I'm there, I normally don't get a ton of sleep. When I'm there, I make sure that I got a water bottle with me. I got some snacks. Go get the lunch that's provided to you. I know that your round starts in 10 minutes or whatever, but take the food with you. You can eat it while you're setting up pairs or whatever. Eat, drink.
Yeah, I mean, just having some easy snacks too, like having some cashews or something, some water, keep yourself
Right.
fueled during it is it's important.
And
it also helps, keep
Right.
your immune system up, so you're not going to come home with the con crud as
that is
bad sometimes. Can't guarantee that though.
Yeah, there is there's no money back guaranteed. But yeah, you can kind of limit, not limit, but make it a little easier.
What the hell are you talking about?
Probably harder for you to get sick if you take care of yourself.
What?
And
What?
you'll be happier.
Definitely will. And yeah, just make sure you're having fun. That's the most important part at the end of the day. I'm gonna say it for all of my games.
Right.
I'm here to have fun, and if we're not having fun,
Right.
let's talk about it.
Another thing is that I love the hotel. So if you're staying at the hotel, it's great. But in the morning, when you go to the breakfast at the hotel, and it's not like continental breakfast, it's like a la carte breakfast. It seems like everything is expensive. You get a little bit of something, and it's super expensive. If you have a group of people and you're willing to go out there, there's definitely food out and about. I've gotten
I mean, I'm probably gonna try to wake up and get right to a diner on Saturday morning.
right, yeah. I
Just
know
for a quick meal.
Right. I know I went with the Buffalo guys. There was a little cafe. It wasn't too far. from there. And that was, it was similarly priced, but like it was better food. And then another day I went with, I think it was Nate. And we got like, he wanted to have bagels because he hadn't had bagels in a while. And we went to this like place in a strip mall that sold bagels. And, they're really good. Because, it's close enough to New York. It's good bagels out there. So it's stuff like that. That you could probably save money and get better food. But yeah, no, the hotel looks great. And then the other thing, I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about that, or?
No, I mean, Art doesn't listen to it, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna bring some half moon cookies, as what they call them, what, black and whites,
They're half moons, okay?
which is bizarre.
They were invented in upstate New York. Okay, I mean, if Les was here, he would have taken all the credit for it because they're from Utica. But they're not.
I feel like a
Yeah, I
lot
know,
has come
like
out of
chicken
Utica.
biggies and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they're called half moons, not black and white. Like, how lame does black and white cookies sound compared to half moons? Like, come on.
Oh no, he didn't.
Like, you guys got your pizza. Yeah,
And yeah, I'll say I'm gonna try their pizza and see if it's better than ours.
arguable. Seth, if you listen to this, please tell Art that your pizza is arguably better than ours. I don't know. We'll see. It's to be
We'll see.
TBD, right?
Hey, maybe Seth can come up to our event, which
I
we'll
know.
get into
Hey.
here in a few minutes, and
Hey, look.
compare.
A while ago, I think it was like my first or my second event. It was a little rumor that Seth was gonna bring Art here, and I was gonna take him to I think it was like a bar. He likes Donovan McNabb apparently, and he played for Syracuse. So there was
Yep.
I did the homework. I went and called a few bars around, and one of them's like, "Oh yeah, we got," because he wanted to make sure that there was Donovan McNabb paraphernalia. Yes, sports
memorabilia.
memorabilia. Yes, words. Remember, guys, I'm Cuban. Okay, so I do my best. Sortilege. But anyway, they had pictures of him with autographs and stuff like that on the wall, and he wanted to see that. And I'm like, "There's a bar. I don't remember the name now, but there's a bar out there that has it." So yeah, come to Syracuse for a tournament.
Which we'll get into in just a
Yes.
few minutes. But
Yeah, we got more tips.
do you have anything else about Bokur Brawl you want to talk about?
Just in tournaments in general. So I think, like, as far as like playing games, from a perspective of someone that likes to play competitive but might not hit those competitive goals, it's just to set some goals that are manageable. Like maybe set 2 sets of goals, ones that are very achievable, and then ones that are like you really are striving for that. Like if it happens, great. If it doesn't, well, there's next year. So for example, I would like to have a winning record at Bokur Brawl. Like that's my goal. I've gotten close, but that would be my ultimate goal. It is achievable, but it's not as achievable as, say, I want to try and not clock in a game. That I know I can do, but it's not going to be easy. But I know I can do that. So just stuff like that. I think I can do it.
I think you can do it, John. I actually, you know what? No, I don't. I know you can
Hey,
do it.
I have something going for me. Like people do this all the time still, but clock is not a winning condition anymore. So yes, if you clock, you lose automatically, but you don't put you lost by death clock. You either lost by scenario if you're down on scenario, or you lost by assassination if you didn't lose on scenario. So that's something that I don't think people have caught. Not some people have, but some others have not caught on to it. That in the new steamroller, you have to put either you won by scenario or assassination. So that's the thing out there. So hey, I will not be losing by death clock.
That's a good point. There you go.
But yes, I don't want a clock. I don't know. Just have manageable expectations. Just have fun. Like try to, even if you're trying to do something, if you're trying to push yourself competitively, just have fun. Just just go out there and hang out and roll dice. Don't stress yourself too much.
At the end, at the end of the day, we're playing a game we all have a
Right.
love for. We're there to have fun. Some people's fun is different than others. Some people's fun is attached to winning, which is perfectly fine. Just don't be a
That is true.
okay. At the end of the day, we are all there. We're pushing plastic men around a table and rolling dice. There's no reason to get mad. If you have, talk through your turns, talk with your opponent. It's an open information game. And if you have concerns, call a judge over. There's zero reason to get contentious. There's zero reason to have fun. But
100% agree. Yep.
just with a couple things on an event like this, a couple things that you really want to make sure you have. Obviously, you need to have your models, tape measure, measuring sticks if you're using those. It's having some objectives. I'm sure Seth will have a limited amount there if you don't have yours. But you should be having your own. But I recommend having some glue in case something pops off. Carrying tray, because there's nothing worse than having to put your stuff away, move to another table, then take it out again. It just saves you time. I haven't been in a few years, but if this doesn't fill up, I'm sure they're going to have the tables kind of spaced out a little bit so we're not butt to butt and not elbow to elbow.
That's one of the events that there's actually a lot of space for.
And something that's not a necessity, but it is helpful, just get like a folding dice tray to just roll your dice in so they're not bouncing all over the table. But again, not necessary. I just find it easier and a little bit nicer. That way models aren't getting hit, terrain's not getting hit. Because Seth and the SOBs do a great job. They have a ton of terrain.
I mean, if you're playing against Brandon, who was just on our last episode, you should probably bring goggles because he will fling those dice like they're on fire.
I have not played against him in person.
Only by reputation. I haven't seen it happen, but his reputation is that he flings his dice like they're like he's in a casino in Vegas.
Well, again, like I said, the dice tray, not a necessity. It's just keeps your dice in one spot so they're not bouncing all over the table. And that's really it. Do you have anything else that you think people going to an event like this should just have with them in case?
If you can, there's a lot of places that you can find somewhere to charge your phone, but if you have a battery pack, bring it. I've had it before, and it does help a lot. There's nothing worse than being like low on battery and you're playing a game and you're hoping that it makes it through the game because your battery is on like 5% or whatever.
Yeah, no, definitely getting a portable power bank, especially since most people do run on the app. I think you can print on the PDF. I don't know how well that works yet. I know they talked about doing a print on demand for the cards, but that has not come to be yet. One of those TBD things from SFG. So that'll be interesting. Is actually, I kinda would use the cards, maybe for damage tracking on Warjacks quick.
Oh, I like the app so much.
I do like the app as well,
Yeah.
but I remember marking damage boxes on cards, and it was just like on a Warjack, it's just like, all right, I took 4. All right, here's the line. Done.
Yeah. No, I understand.
But again, we'll see how it pans out. Actually, with SFG, have you had the chance to look at any of the STLs?
I have not.
They are incredible.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't have a resin printer.
You don't need I mean, the terrain
Right.
itself is, I'm printing on the FDM, and it's coming out really well.
Like the fact that my printer's down right now is kind of taking the wind out of my sails for 3D printing. But yeah, I've seen some of the prints for the terrain and stuff like that, and it look really cool. Like the Crick stuff is amazing looking. So
Yeah, I've been working on some of that lately.
I'm definitely interested in signing up for it. It's just I gotta figure out my printer.
Yeah, you'll get there. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm assuming, at least if they do a Winter Core one, you'll probably try to get the arms, like get that month at least for like the arms and objectives and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a good deal. I mean,
$10 a month is
right. It's nothing.
Incredible.
Well, it's not nothing, but it's doable.
So it's coming up near the end for getting the welcome pack. So even if you don't have a printer,
right,
you should still do it, because otherwise, it's looking on my mini factory. It's looking like the welcome pack is like $100 if you don't get it. I don't know if that's just what it's showing, but definitely. You definitely want to get this on the subscription compared to buying it piecemeal.
Yeah, a la carte. Yeah.
So, and $10 a month, you get a variant caster and stuff like that. It's worth it.
Yeah, they're making all sorts of variant casters for Isn't there like even variant just
arms,
regular
like Warjack
solos,
arms,
right?
And I don't know about solos
I
yet.
thought they were making Boonhauler in like pirate-y kind of thing, or are we talking about
that might be a mini crate.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't see anything for that yet. The only variants I've seen for like characters other than like the Warjack arms are Hasker, and they're doing Vargas in May, as well as the monstrosities from Cephalix.
Yeah, because I've heard that they're doing Vilcool and different for her to look different because she's gonna be in with old Umbry.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. It's an exciting time to be playing War Machine, and I feel with everything they've been announcing and they've been doing, it's been bringing people in.
I know.
People are paying attention.
Yeah, which is a great segue to talk about maybe a couple of people that have joined our community recently.
Yeah, I mean, we've actually had a few people who they're local to New York State, but they are a little bit further away. They're about an hour south of us, maybe a little bit further for the other one, but they started playing. They've been buying models. They've been, I think one of them's come out for games. I think the other one's trying to get something scheduled with David and Cortland, just because it's a little closer.
I gave him a demo.
So I mean, we're seeing growth, and this is after Adepticon.
Right, yeah, that was right after Adepticon.
And I mean, the one guy I think's bought like 3 armies already.
Right.
So I'm very happy to see that the game is growing locally, and I'm seeing it more and more other places. And not seeing, hearing. I'm hearing it from other places that people are getting in. They have questions, and as a community, we just need to welcome them and go over everything we can with them to get them into the game, and so we can continue this trend.
Right. Yeah, the guy that I did a demo game for, his name's Greg, and really nice guy, and yeah, he's definitely got a whole bunch of Storm Legion. I think he's buying Grave Diggers.
He got Grimkin.
Yeah, he bought a Grimkin stuff from someone. I'm actually gonna hook him up with a couple things that I have extra that he wanted to have. But yeah, he's like all in.
Yeah, I mean, he's painted the command box for Gravediggers. I think he's painted the cadre for the Cephalix cadre. he's all in, which is awesome. And this really stems from, I think, the My Mini Factory thing that SFG is doing and what they did at Adepticon. Because unfortunately, there's not a there's a Buffalo community. There's not a Binghamton community currently.
Yeah, that used to be quite a few people played over there, and kind of falling off.
Well, there's not. I mean, there's only a couple game stores in Binghamton.
There was
Jupiter closed recently,
right?
So I'm not sure exactly where the other ones are. But I do know they have them because there's still 40K events and stuff down there.
Right. I mean, they are a little more rural than we are. I mean, we're not like a big city or anything like that, but
yeah, and being down in Binghamton, they can go across into PA. They can get to Portal like within 2.5 hours.
Right.
And Dave is running events there every month. And they'll just casually pull in 20 people. So definitely, it's exciting. It's an exciting time to be playing War Machine. To see everything starting to come back and expand on where we've been.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, just kind of want to go over a few things. We're not sponsored by the store, but our store, the art store, if you go online, it's the artstorecny.com. They are selling a limited amount of War Machine models. They are going to be participating in the Stockist program, and I don't know what that means for their online store, because I do believe they are trying to focus on brick and mortar stores with that. But they are offering, looks like usually right around 10% off. You can go right on their website, order it. It's free shipping on orders over $35. And they also have a rewards program where based on what you spend, if you hit a certain threshold, you get X amount of dollars off. So it's kind of like you're getting a double discount at some point.
I'm just excited that we have a local store that sells War Machine.
There's been a steady stream of things being bought by non-War Machine players who are that want to they either like the models or they want to get into the game.
Yeah, our local David He was just saying that someone, I think he either frequents at the store or works at the store or whatever, bought a starter set and is planning on, joining with games and stuff like that. Planning on playing, which
It's
I think
exciting. That's really exciting.
I haven't had that in so long.
Yeah, we haven't. And every time I go in there, there's something else gone.
Right.
Like I just went in the other day and got some paint because I'm trying to figure out what I wanna. I needed more black, or not black. I needed more gray and white so I can continue getting things prepped after the black primer. And there was a couple like things missing that I remember seeing there the last time. So I'm interested to see if people are buying them just because they think the models are neat, or if they're looking at coming in. I did post that little flyer that has our Discord QR code and QR code for SFG. So hopefully people are seeing that. It's kind of tucked, but I'm hoping once they get the display, it can be a little more prominent. But speaking of the store and our local community, there are a couple events coming up after Bokur Brawl. David is running a 100-point steamroller in Cortland. It looks like they have 11 players of the 16 signed up. So that is actually filling up pretty quickly. If you want to go to that, go on to Longshanks. The event ID is 24319. Looks like registration opens up at 10 and dice roll at 11. The store doesn't have a lot of product, but I'm sure that's something that will change if they start seeing people come out.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
It's
a nice.
It is a nice store.
Yeah.
It is a nice store. So it is in a weird building.
It is.
Like I pulled in, was like, what am I pulling into?
Like a warehouse looking building. But yeah, you go in, it's cozy.
I think it used to be a factory. That was
converted. Yeah. I went there actually about a week ago. I went to David's. He had like a demo day, and I brought my son over, and we played a game. So we just wanted to check out the store and play a game there. So yeah, it was a nice little store.
Awesome. So looks like it's a $20 entry. It's going to be lunch provided. They'll have store credit, and he's also doing a little bounty program, prize program. So things probably like roll trip 1s or roll trip 6s and stuff like that. So definitely check it out if you're going to be in the area and you'd like to attend an event in an area you haven't been to. Looks like you got a good mix. You got some Buffalo, some Albany, some Syracuse, some Binghamton. So nice. It's going to be a good time. Then also in June, June 14th, which is the day before Father's Day, we are running a 100-point SR at our local store, the art store. Doors open at 9. Dice need to roll at 10 a.m. sharp. This one, it's going to be the first event there, so they're kind of keeping us to a strict schedule just to kind of see how things go. After that, things might change where they let us stay a little bit longer since it's not like a game store. It's a commercial art store that now is selling these kinds of things. It'll be interesting to see because I do know they do stay open later for other games that go there because they get bigger crowds. So if we can show that we're drawing in those bigger crowds, they might be able to justify it. So $20 entry, you get pizza for lunch, and you get to come hang out with at least me. John, I know you're trying.
I'm trying. Hey, people keep telling me, I know it's the day before Father's Day, but you can tell your wife, hey, what I would want to do for Father's Day is, go play some games. And if you're a father and a husband, it doesn't work like that. So I'm doing my best. So we'll see.
I completely get it. So right now it's kind of early. We only have 5 players, but I know we're gonna get more. We really haven't advertised it too
Right.
much, but we're gonna start doing that. Probably right after Bokur Brawl, just kind of getting it out there.
Right.
That event, if you're looking at coming, is 23989. And if you have questions, send us a message. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram. More than happy to answer any questions you have for that.
Yeah.
Anything else, John? I mean, I always talk about Tried and True's community finder.
Tried and True.
So
Yes.
make sure you're going on there if you want to play the game. There might be some people around you looking, and if there isn't, put a looking for group tag on there, send it in, they'll put it on there, and maybe you'll be able to connect with someone. So just want to go over it again. We will be posting a YouTube video later this week. Should be by the time this comes out. And we will be doing a drawing for your choice of a War Machine set of Baron of Dice. And the drawing will be on the 17th. All you have to do is comment on the YouTube video. And again, that is at Arcane Precision on YouTube.
And come see us at the Bokur Brawl.
Yes,
We'll
come
be
see
there.
us. It'll be a lovely time.
Lovely.
And like we said before, hopefully we have some things to hand out. Just going to depend on USPS.
Yes. Please, please, please. USPS.
But we'll be there. We'll have a good time. Come say hi. So thank you, everyone. And hopefully we have a whole nother year ahead of us.
Yep. Thank you for a great year. It's been a blast. I hope to do it longer. And yeah, let's just keep rolling. Playing War Machine. Keep talking about it. Both very excited to play and to talk about the game, and we'll have more guests coming on. I know you guys are here for the guests.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to hear us talk.
No, I have nothing interesting to say. But yes,
yeah, come to Bokur Brawl, have a good time, meet us, meet a bunch of different people, different, content creators. A bunch of people will be there. Let's just have a good time.
Some real content creators out there.
That's very true.
Yeah, like that Ryan guy.
Tried and True will be there as well. So, thank you, everyone, for listening to us again and sticking with us for a year. Hopefully, sometime the content will get better, right?
Don't hold your breath, okay? You can count on us to be excited about War Machine. And when we're not excited about War Machine, then it probably means that this comes to an end. But for now, we are very excited.
Yes. So with that, thank you for listening.
Hi, everybody. Chain attack.
I was going to say, chain attack.
Chain attack. Battle driven.
Yeah, got to be battle driven. I just listened to their episode. That
was good. Sorry, battle driven. They give us a legit shout out, and I always say it's battle driven at the end. Those guys are great, honestly.
I have not met Riker.
Have I met Riker? I think
I know Jeff has taken a step back from competitive War Machine for the time being, which perfectly fine. If it's not for you, it's not for you right now.
Yeah, and Trank is awesome dude.
A giant.
Yes, he's a very, very, very large man. He's very tall compared to me. I'm only 5'7", but he's a total sweetheart.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, met him a couple times now, but he's intermingled with our group for a long, long time, and everyone always says good things about him. And I've actually hung out with him that last time we went to the tournament there. We all hung out with him, and he was awesome. And those guys are great. They have a great show, very in depth and very, they know their stuff.
Yeah, no,
Listen to them.
Yeah, definitely. Though I mean, Riker, Schwanke, they're both like super high competitive players.
Right.
Like they have a really good insight to the game. But yeah, just actually thinking, there's actually a lot of content creators going to Bokur Brawl. You have obviously the Bokur broadcast, tried and true. Ice King, Tony with Boost a Hit. I think his co-host is going. You have Blightbringers. Didn't want to say Bright Blingers.
Bright Blingers.
So you have Nate and Ryan who will be there. Actually, will Nate be there?
Yes, he will be.
Awesome. I have not seen him in years. It'd be nice to say hi. I mean, we're gonna be there, but
we will be there.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. They're gonna do a podcast.
Yeah, I did hear they are gonna have some the real podcasters.
The real podcasters are gonna do a podcast. We'll be getting drunk in the background.
I don't have anything interesting to say, anyways.
Right? I'll be too inebriated to say.
Actually, I think aren't some of the guys from Minority Report coming?
I think just Terrence is going. Yeah.
Nice to meet him.
What's that? Yeah, Terrence is a really cool dude. Damon wanted to. I think he's getting married soon, so it's how that goes. Like a lot of planning. And then
just a little bit.
Yeah, I've met both Damon and Terrence. I have not met Zeke yet, and I don't think he's coming down this time. But I think eventually all three of them will be at a Bokur Brawl. They've been talking about it, so we'll see them there at some point.
Oh, I think Lazy Sunday Gaming.
Oh yes, Corey, right? That's his name.
Yep, I think Corey's going to come in and hang out.
Yeah, that dude's so talented.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible the things he does.
Yeah, I'm excited to meet him.
Yeah, no, definitely. I wonder if Joe is coming down with the Michigan guys.
I don't know. That'd be awesome to meet him also.
Him and Eric could have a full-on conversation about numbers.
Yes. Actually, we gotta behind the scenes. We gotta set that up.
Yeah,
make it happen.
They can just talk in ones and zeros together.
Yeah, and we'll just be like, glazing over.
We'll just be sitting in the background with a blanket on, with a little cup of hot cocoa, being like, "Yeah, I understand everything."
Yeah. All right, we're doing a Cuban goodbye here. It's like forever to say goodbye. All right,
we already saw. I thought this was just the.
Oh no! Chain attack! Bye. Cue the outro music.
Just looking to see who else. Looks like that might be. That's it. That I know of. But I'm sure there's going to be more.
Yeah.
So it will be great. I'm excited. And it sounds like I'm going to be dragged into a game of Wingspan I've never played.
Oh, you're going to have your pick: Wingspan, Wormspan, and Finspan. All the same, but different versions.
I mean, I'm just going to at least bring a commander deck.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know people...
Should I bring my iQuest stuff?
Probably not.
Yeah. People don't seem to be too excited about Riot Quest. It's a fun game.
It is a very fun game. I loved playing it.
Yeah.
It's just it might be something they support later on. I don't know.
Right.
As long as they don't keep adding models to the game like they were. That gave us fatigue.
Keep it separate. I think you keep it separate from War Machine.
But I think that's a ways down because they'll have, I mean, they need to do They need to do War Machine. Obviously, that's what they're really focusing on. They also have the Warcaster IP that I think didn't get a fair shake. I didn't really look at the rules too much, but I know it didn't really get a fair shake.
It seemed like it sort of paved the way for what War Machine is now.
Okay.
They other than the property dice, is that what they call that when the dice aren't like six-sided dice or whatever? Well, it could be six-sided, but they have their own logos and icons.
I know.
Whatever those kind of dice are, because they use the Riot Quest dice. And other than that, like, I think New War Machine took a lot from, as far as I know, from Warcaster. The tactical part of it.
Yeah. Which is fine. I mean, I'm enjoying how things have shaken out with the new system.
Right. But yeah, it didn't really get like you said, a fair shake because it came out during COVID, basically.
It came out and COVID hit.
Yeah.
So no one was playing for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm. And there was no War Table version of Warcaster.
No, there was not. So
I think that saved. Honestly, I think it saved War Machine. That's another topic for another day. But War Table definitely kept the flame alive during COVID. I didn't play a ton, but I played some. More than I played in-person games.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people played even more than I did. You know, they were having the virtual team championships and stuff like that every year.
No, I remember seeing those.
And, you know, there was definitely a lot of support for it. And, you know, I don't want to discredit SFG because obviously they've done wonders. But I don't know if without War Table there would have been much to pick from, you know, as far as player base.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But all right, John. Thanks for chatting.
Thank you. It was lovely. I said
Very
it again.
lovely.
I said it again. I have to go to bed. I'm gonna get up early.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I got some stuff to get done tonight. So I will
send me
later.
Send me the Craig recording. Thank you, Craig. Thanks for